Most of the states that got bailout funds from the federal government for the settlement of arrears of workers' salaries and emoluments have diverted the funds for other purposes, thereby defeating the purpose of government's efforts to provide succor for the workers. Dele Abegunde and Henry BOYO both opine that the time is set for Nigeria to begin to look inwards in order to offset backlog of debts. They say bailout funds are expected to be used to develop the country.
Bailout fund used by developed countries is purely for reflating the economy, not to pay backlog of salaries. Once it's used for payment of backlog of salaries, it's still doing recurrent things. There is no capital investments, there is no capital injection, there is really nothing that is actually going to help the economy. Yes, it's good to have bailout funds, but I don't think it should be to pay salaries. The government should find other ways to pay salaries,
Examine whether the bailout funds which have been given by the central bank and the federal government in some instances, whether they have been effective over the years. Take 5 years, for example, and you'll find that invariably it's as if these special sectors got nothing in the end, because we have not seen positive results from these interventions. And it is really not surprising, because the problem with the Nigerian economy, believe it or not, is not lack of money, but too much money.
So what I actually expect is that the states should generate their revenue and they should use it to pay the salaries according to what they have. And whatever is coming from the federal government should be used to develop the states.
Speaking further, it is constitutionally wrong for the federal government to invest in the state directly. Rather, the need for a monitoring team that will see to the judicious use of such bailout funds is put in place.
100%. There must be a team that monitors it, but it should be the best. Okonkwo in Nigeria, he led the team that turned around the economy of South Korea today. He's in Abuja. He's a consultant somewhere. He's old now, should be in his 70s. He turned around the economy of South Korea. So we need a team.
For the states to go to the banks and borrow. When they are borrowing, they can take instructions from the bank and say, you must use the money in this manner, and we will monitor to make sure that you use. That's a different perspective. Okay? But in a situation where the federal government itself is saying that we are short of cash, and you say they should keep and then monitor, I don't think that, I think we should remove that immediately, because that only muddies the waters. Okay? The states properly constituted should go to the money market and borrow money.
To ameliorate the hardship being faced by affected workers, the question lingers on: should the federal government strive to make more funds available to the states that still cannot pay salaries?